Hey everyone, Mr. Rojas here to help you out today with putting together your instrument.
Today we're going to talk about how to put together your alto saxophone. To open your case up, you're going to move these two latches. Once you've done that, open the case up and you'll see your saxophone and all of its stuff inside as well. Here we have the main body of the saxophone. Here we have our neck for the saxophone. Here we have our mouthpiece for the saxophone. And here we have our neck strap, our reed, as well as our cleaning cloth that we're going to use at the end. Sometimes your saxophone will also have some cork grease in there for you to use. Let's start with our mouthpiece and with our reed. To remove your reed from its case, you're going to go ahead and hold the case and pull right in the little opening here to remove the reed carefully. Once you have the reed removed, you're going to go ahead and place it into your mouth to get it nice and wet so that way the reed can work. Next, you're going to take your mouthpiece, remove its mouthpiece cap and put it aside for now. And you're going to also remove the ligature, which is right here. Your ligature is this little metal spot here that has these screws. You're going to unscrew just a little bit, not too much, and then remove the ligature. Now you're left with the mouthpiece itself. This flat part right here is called the table, and that's where your reed is going to be placed. So we're going to grab our reed once it's wet and place that reed right on our mouthpiece. Pay attention to make sure that the reed itself is on the top of the mouthpiece correctly and that it's not too far up nor too far down, right in the middle. Once you then have your reed set, you're going to go ahead and grab your ligature and carefully, as to not damage the reed, slip it on top. You are then going to make sure the reed is on nice and tight by tightening up these screws. Once these screws are all tightened up, then your reed will sit comfortably on the mouthpiece. You're all set. Next, we're going to grab our neck. The neck of the saxophone is going to connect with the mouthpiece. But before we put the mouthpiece on, it's important that we put some cork grease on our cork. Open your cork grease up and apply a good amount of cork grease all over that cork. Next, place the mouthpiece onto the neck carefully by twisting gently back and forth. Make sure that your mouthpiece looks like this with your neck. If it looks like this, then it's upside down. It's gotta look like this with the screws facing down. Next, we're going to grab our saxophone and connect our neck to the saxophone. Make sure that you remove any end caps that you have and loosen the screws right here so that way they're not too tight. And then place your neck on top, gently twisting back and forth until your saxophone is complete. Once it's there, you're going to go ahead and tighten your screws up. Not too tight, but just tight enough so the neck doesn't move. And that is your completed saxophone and how it should look like.
Next, we're going to talk about how we put on our neck strap and how we can adjust the height of our saxophone with our neck strap. First, put the neck strap over your head so it's on your neck as such. Next, grab the hook on the bottom here, and with 2 fingers, you're going to grab on each side, and as you pull up with this hand, you're going to pull down with the hook hand. Here's a closer view of how you're going to move your neck strap to adjust its height. Grab the hook down here, grab each side, and pull up as you pull down. You can also adjust it by lowering it down as well too. It's important that you hold the hook in order to move the saxophone up and down. The last step is to hook your saxophone neck strap to your actual saxophone. As you see here, I'm going to zoom in a little closer. There's a spot right here, a little circle spot for your hook to go in for your neck strap. So you go ahead and you grab your hook, you clip on there, and there you go. Now you have your saxophone connected to your neck strap. And again, if it's too high or too low, you can easily adjust it by lifting up on the neck strap tab right here. To put away our saxophone and also to clean our saxophone, we are first going to remove our neck strap from the saxophone and put our neck strap away back into the case nicely. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and remove the mouthpiece. So go ahead and lightly remove the mouthpiece, put that aside for now, put that away soon, and then also remove the neck once more. Undo the screws right here, and then carefully pull as you hold the bell of the saxophone. Once you've done that, your neck should remove nice and easily, and you're going to place your saxophone down carefully and put your neck back in its case. Next, you're going to grab your cleaning cloth, and as you see on this cleaning cloth here, there is a weight on one side that makes it a little bit heavier on purpose. You're gonna go ahead and put that weight into the top of the saxophone like this, and feed the weight all the way until it hits the bottom. Now here's the tricky part. The tricky part is trying to get that weight to come all the way out from the bottom right here. So to do such, we're gonna put a little bit more in there and sort of see inside if we can shake out that weight in there. Once you see it right here, you're gonna go ahead and pull all the way through the saxophone until it comes out of the bell. You wanna try doing that at least 3 times. Lastly, we're going to take apart our mouthpiece. We're going to loosen the screws once more of the ligature, just a little bit, not too much. Carefully remove the ligature and put it aside. Then grab the reed and the reed case that came with it and carefully place the reed from the bottom to the top into its case and put that back away. Lastly, we grab the mouthpiece and also our ligature, place them back on together and put the mouthpiece cap on top and put that away into our case.
And that's it. I hope this video helped you to put your instrument together. So now try it on your own, and if you need help, go back and rewatch the video and try to figure out where you're having the hard time with. If you still have some hard times putting it together, don't be afraid to send me an email or message me as well too, or leave a comment below, and I can try my best to help you out. Until next time, let's go band.